What's up, world? It's Mods here again, back again with another video. It's been quite a bit, but I figured if I do some stuff for you guys, I might as well. So I figured out how to modify the jaw, mouth, nose, ears, and possibly eyes. Hair is already done on Nexus mods. A lot of people know about that already. The thing that I'm working on next is color, and this is a fairly easy mod. Honestly, I'm sure other people have figured it out because it's super simple. But you know, for other people that don't know or just want to see, and I also haven't found anything online about how to change your Cyberpunk appearance. There is a few things you can do. Again, still working on other stuff: eyes, lip color, nail color, stuff like that. Haven't quite figured out the exact length of the bites and things like that. I'm still kind of rusty on this stuff. But anyway, so the first thing you want to do is back up your save, and I'll teach you how to do that really quick. I also want to give a quick shout out to In-Game Haircuts, because this guy is kind of pointing me in the right direction. He figured out a lot of stuff on his own, so I'm sure this guy's working on probably a mod setup for the other appearance things. Probably just hasn't got it all done because he just got hairstyles done, and there are a lot of them, so it is pretty surprising. But the first thing you want to do is go to where your save file location is, which for me it's on my C drive, but it should be under users, and then whatever you have like your name saved as, and then save games. CDPR under here. So you can back up all of these if you want. I didn't back up all of them, but I usually back up like my most recent saves, 3 or 4 of them, and you just right click copy and put that somewhere like on your desktop or something, anywhere where you really think you want to save or you would remember that stuff. So the first thing you do after you do that, the second thing, is make a new game, and you can pick any difficulty. I like to do whatever difficulty you're on right now, so that you can kind of get a generalization of where things are at. And basically what you're doing is making a character. Like, let's say you want to change your jaw. You don't like your jaw. Okay, well, you got to find that jaw that you do like, or the mouth, etc. So when we do that, you'll have everything in place, like as far as your jaw, your mouth, your ears. You should get all that set up to exactly what you want to change. Because it doesn't really matter if you know your previous one. All that matters is you know the new one. And so I like to do Nomad save. I haven't tried Street Kid, but I think this is the fastest. And I have a female, so I'm gonna pick female. Doesn't really matter. But obviously we go through in here and randomize, or not randomize, but you'd pick what you want to change your new character to: jaw, mouth, nose, ears, and hair. And anything else? No. So after you get all this set up, after you do your little customization, you want to go through the stuff, whatever. You don't even need to select your attributes. You just want to have the exact appearance that you want your character to have, as far as those qualities I said: the ears, nose, mouth, eyes, and jaw. And so you just get into the game, and immediately once you're in, just save it. That's it. You save and exit out. You just want this save to be used as a sort of a platform or a structure for your character to be changed into. So this one to me is the fastest. It doesn't have any dialogue options besides the remove patch. It's fairly simple. You can't save just yet until you get out of this animation, but for me I think this is the fastest one. I can't remember how fast Corpo is, but regardless, this is the one I picked. If you want to pick a different one, go ahead. I do know that Street Kid has a few options you have to go through. So immediately once you're here, now you can save. Save the game, create new save, you're done. Now you can exit out of the game, or Alt-Tab, whatever. Now you will need Hex Editor. It's a pretty simple program. It's not too much to mind. It can be a little confusing, but this has been around since the early days. So if you are, you might be pretty well known in Hex Edit because it's been around so long. So basically, you go to your saves. Obviously, you would make a manual, or you would make a manual. You would save the manual save. You would make a backup, put it on your desktop or wherever. And when you open this up, you're gonna open this, drag it into here. First thing I like to do, it's easy, jaw. Found it right away. So mouth, jaw, ear, hair is down here. That's if you want to change your hair. Mouth, jaw, ear, and nose right here. Right, so you got these 4 little bunched up together. Fairly easy. Wasn't too hard to find. But the values that you want to change are these 2. Now you're not changing these values, you're changing these values, right? So let's say this is, remember this is the character that you want your character to be, basically changed into, right? So you want this jaw, you want this mouth, you want this nose, right? So these two values right here, you're going to copy. These two, right? And then you'll open up your save. So I'm going to go to my save right now. Just a random one. Actually, this isn't even mine. Right here, whatever. And I would go to my jaw, and I would see here's H13. Well, I would change these 2 bytes to match this jaw. So remember, it's jaw. There's these little 2 bytes here, H, and then these 2 numbers. So we'd start here, 30, 39. We go here. We would change these to 30. Oops. Right, can't do backspace. 30, 39. 30, 39. And I have a fucking one of my numpads. That's a hard. Okay, so you would change it to that. You don't mess up like I did, but don't do backspace or anything. If you just retype it, and otherwise you'll crop the file basically. So once this is changed, now this jaw is completely changed to whatever this one was. So now you have this on your new file, right? And you do the same thing for ear. Ears over here, so HL4, and for this one, you go 2 over, and it should be H5 here. So I believe it would be these 2 for ear, right? Mouth, same thing. This H kind of helps, right? It gives you like a little bit of a direction to go. The other stuff I haven't figured out yet, like if cheeks, this, that, and the other. But again, if you wanted to change your nose, right, you would go 3 bytes over, or well, 3 text things over, 3 bytes. Go here, where you're at nose. Nose is here. HO1, so 30, 31. You go here, nose, and 30, 31. So I guess these have the same, wait, do they? Oh, yeah, I guess they didn't have the same nose. So that's how you would change your nose, your mouth, your jaw, your ears, which this one looks like it might be a little goofy. If your save has this, I would guess you just go over the 3 bytes like here. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then this number and this number would be changed. That would be my solution for that. Not quite sure, not 100%. I know for a fact you can change jaw, mouth, nose, and as well as your hair, right? As far as colors go, you know, I've looked through here. If any of you guys know anything, I have speculation that this could be the eyes. I have speculation that this could be the eyes right here, which I don't think it is anymore in either of those two. So I'm not really sure how it all works. Try to do hair color. Haven't had too much success with it, but the hair color should be right here, and it should be everything after this point. I think it's 16 bytes in total. I think that might be the exact amount actually. Again, not sure, haven't got it to work, but this should help you guys at least get your character to somewhere where you want, the jaw, mouth, nose, ear. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find eyes. I tried all night, but this should definitely help you get your character to where you want to be. And if I do figure out how to do that stuff, or eventually figure out how to change the whole appearance in here, I will make an updated video with everything. But this should get you close to where you want to be. I was able to change my jaw and nose, which I was really happy about. So, you know, I don't want to go back and redo my whole save. But I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. You guys want to leave a comment, like, subscribe. It'll really help. Maybe I'll start getting back to making videos and do stuff like this again. Again, super easy. If you need help, leave a comment. If you figure out the eyes, let me know. Hey, make your own video if you want. But till the next time, guys. See you. Peace. Forgot to add something real quick, just here at the end. So after you do this, right, when you got the save, right, you're like, oh, I figured it out, I saved it. You want to save it, right? And then you want to take, I'm not going to save it because I don't want to mess with my stuff, but you would take the save.file, right? You would take your little save.file, don't replace this other stuff. Take this, and then you would put it back into your Cyberpunk save. So whatever save this was, so 316, I go down to 316, I would drag this file into here and replace it after you're done with the hex edit. Alright, just wanted to add that in just in case you guys didn't know. Should work. Doses.